Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to We Are the Night. Tonight we are looking at an excellent film. I'm very excited. But first, you're listening to the world's greatest DJ, food photographer, downhill longboarder, and your best friend, Julian Orbit. What? Sit back, relax, have a drink, and hang out. And don't you guys get it? We're here for you. Get it in your heads. You can enjoy the quarantine just like we are. Tonight's movie review segment is Alita Battle Angel 2019, directed by Robert Rodriguez. The screenplay was written by James Cameron. I understand it's a passion project of his. Awesome. And Leeta Kalogridis. I think that's Swedish or something. Swedes. Starring Rosa Salazar, 34, known for the Divergent series, Insurgent, 2014. Chips, 2017. I love that movie. Awesome bikes. She's looking good in that. And The Maze Runner, The Death Cure, 2018. I think I saw it. Anyhow, also co-starring Christopher Waltz, 63, known for Inglourious Bastards, 2009. Django Unchained, 2012, one of my absolute favorites. Horrible Bosses 2, 2014. I don't really remember him in that, but I remember Jennifer Aniston. What? Also co-starring Jennifer Connelly, age 49, known for Labyrinth, 1986. She's with David Bowie, and it's a musical for kids. The Rocketeer, 1994. It should have had a sequel. And Requiem for a Dream, 2001. Everyone loves the ending. I know I do. And joining us tonight in this order, Stairmasters. Stairmaster of the universe. Auteur of the piano, motorcycle hooligan, Mobius. The world's second greatest DJ. Moderator for Gabriel in Dresden. The wonderful Gabriel in Dresden. You know, progressive house all the way. Twitch streamer and your BFF. SpaceDaddy for you. Superstar streamer, intergalactic man of hats, two-time master of the Strawberry Run at Sunshine Ski Resort. Tronixization. Let's bring the guys in.
Hello,
Okay, come
hello,
on in,
hello.
guys. We're all good.
Oh, we're
Good
in
evening,
here.
everybody. How are my best friends? How are you
Well,
guys?
first up,
How's everyone feeling?
just so everybody
What
knows,
up?
there's a current Instagram
I'm feeling
battle
good.
So
between me and Julian Orbit on food
right,
porn. Come,
that's
rate our meals, see who's the
that's
better food
correct.
porn expert. Food porn for you.
Yeah. See who's the better cook? It's this guy.
That's all
Just
about taking pictures
go
of your
click like
food
and
porn.
follow. Yeah,
This
you
guy.
follow me, I follow you. That's how that works on there. Boom. I don't want it to be like Facebook where I got like 5,000 people I don't know that didn't follow me, or I followed them, and no. This is tit for tat. You follow me, I follow you. How's Space Daddy for you? To you? Man, you keep changing your damn
Oh,
name.
dude, we're doing good. Rode my motorcycle today. It was
All
awesome.
right. All right. It's a beautiful day today. It's quite the weather. Like it's boiling in here. I'm like in a furnace.
Wish I still had mine.
Oh.
Furnace?
No, motorcycle.
I'm like, you don't got heat.
Dude, what are you doing? Get a motorcycle.
Eh,
He's working on it. Well, you have a dirt bike. Dirt bike gang. Ooh.
That counts,
yeah,
man. I'll still,
It's got
Mm-hmm.
two wheels.
as long as it's got two
just
wheels, man, and a motor.
Yeah, it's technically a motorcycle.
There's too many bicyclists for me to be giving the peace sign to every person on a bike. So
Well, those electric bikes, right? I don't know what those count as.
as long as they
Now
got
there's
an
those.
engine, man.
No. There's those new ones,
What if
like
I'm
they're
the
electric
engine?
the
mountain bike.
lightning. Couple. The lightning's like faster than anything else.
Oh, looks like your cam disconnected there, Mabob.
Yeah, this app is a piece of shit.
Oh gosh, I have no problems with it. Weird, but I paid for it, so maybe that's the
Let's
maybe
try
that's
that
the
again.
secret.
Might be
That's the
time to do the
secret.
old switcheroo.
That's the secret. They want money. They want your money. So I was out shopping today, and I just wanted to share this with everyone before we get into it. I got this totally awesome Space Invaders shirt. Check that out. It's tie-dye pink. What?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Space Invaders officially licensed Tato merch, bro.
How
Like
are we
what?
supposed to know what color that actually is when your whole room is bright ruby?
Well, I told you. See, you can kind of. There's no other lights in here, so I can't help you, man.
I'm just messing. I'm
I
I'm
know
I'm
you
like
are.
I'm like it could be a white shirt. Who knows?
You're trolling away, trolling low. I'm in. It's all good. I could take it. I'm a grown man. Just hold my breath.
I'm a grown man, but I like to keep my childlike wonder.
You're killing me tonight. All right, so 26th Century Fox presents. Oh God, it's such a tragedy that they had that in there. Because now they're just Disney. Wah wah.
But
That's
first,
right.
I have a
They
share
own
screen
Alita.
going on.
Oh, do you? Let's get into this. So what are we looking at here?
This is Tilly Lockey, who was given these arms as
Mhm.
part of the launch for Alita Battle Angel.
Now she lost her arms due to disease, correct?
I believe so.
And I believe that James Cameron funded this basically like for amputees, and
Yep.
she actually has robotic arms, the same as Alita, like the exact same ones, right?
Yep, the
But like,
fingers work and everything.
yeah, that's cool. We're like missing two guests already. Come on,
Uh,
guys, you just
all
bailing?
right, and on to the show.
Oh no, Germ's doing what I do. He's hiding.
Get down, get down.
Get that. Oh, do. Don't do it.
Nope, stop.
I want to so bad. Down. So yeah, I actually saw like a mini documentary about this girl, and she actually James Cameron robotic designed arms. Like he's funded this. She was at the premiere with Rosa Salazar. I
Yep,
believe they were
this is
posing.
the premiere right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's standing in front of the. Yeah. I just thought she's part of the poster. That's cool. So I mean, this movie did a lot of really good things, and it has it has a bit of a divisive.
Uh-oh.
Haha, that Canadian shitternet.
I'm
What are you
fine.
talking about? Wait, I'm good.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's gone.
Hello.
Oh, I love it.
Let's destroy the show.
Okay, let's do it. Cheers.
What state is Milwaukee in?
That would be Wisconsin? No, Minnesota. Sorry, I'm retarded. Well, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Yeah, that's Wisconsin.
That's okay.
And then Minneapolis
Why?
is Minnesota. And
Anytime,
then
St.
anytime people
Paul.
talk about states, I'm like, I need to look at a map. I don't know if it's like central, left, right. Like, where the fuck is this place?
yeah, a lot of people forget about Wisconsin, so don't worry. Like even like people who live across the lake from Wisconsin forget about
I don't.
Wisconsin.
I love cheese.
What kind of cheese do you like?
Wisconsin cheese, of course.
Oh,
Well,
he's
yeah, man.
back.
I can just call you a cheesehead then, my man. And like they're basically Canadian.
My router decided to update. Thanks.
We were talking about Wisconsin cheese while you're gone.
Thanks. Yeah, just I have a second connection, so
Do you?
it's not even half as stable. Yeah, I've got two ISPs here, just in
I
case
got
this
so
happens.
many jokes for your second connection. He's gone again. It's dead.
Oh, looks like he froze out.
He's talking up that second connection. I hope you have a
Wait.
third. Yes. Show's already ruined.
Technical
Yeah.
difficulties, and he's back.
Yes. I don't know. I think it might be
Next one, Snape kills Dumbledore.
Why is your internet so bad, Julian? Are you downloading porn?
I'm not downloading anything. The thing
Constantly.
updated and kicked me off, and then it's so funny because the one updated, And so I connect to the other one, and then it starts updating. I'm like, come on,
And
do it at 2 a.m. or something.
seriously, why do you need to download
Disruptions.
porn when Twitch exists?
Yeah, well, why would you need it? You got Twitch, right?
Man, I could go on a rant about that.
We could go on. I could go on one for like an hour.
Like the
Yep.
whole just chatting section is an excuse for people to show their skin for bits and subs. It's true.
Can you
Like
explain bits and
this?
subs?
Bits and subs. So streamers get a portion of like things that you cheer in chat. They're like cheer motes, and then you can attach like a point value to them, and those points are worth 1 penny a piece if we're talking USD. And then the streamer, I think, gets like roughly
So-
half of that, and then they get roughly half of the amount of a subscription price too. So like, yeah, bits
Yeah,
and subs.
I
So
understand that Twitch is kind of ripping everyone off.
So what you're saying though is each of these bits is worth like $3 Canadian.
No, so each bit is worth 1 penny USD.
So about $3 Canadian.
No.
What about on what about a Mixer? What those things that you send on Mixer? What are those worth? Anything?
I don't know about Mixer. I don't really use it.
Yeah,
As
we were
we-
on there. We're cheering on our
as-
buddy. And he said he made money off it. I'm like, you did? Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm. I don't understand much of that. I understand YouTube. Yay.
And that's why
Yeah,
we're
the
on
you-
YouTube.
That's why we're here. Yeah. Not quite a Twitch streamer.
Hi
Not
Susan.
quite a Mixer guy.
We love being here.
Hi, Susan. Sorry about my internet. Please don't kill the stream.
Nah, you can kill it.
All right.
No,
Slash us all with your ban hammer.
Next
please don't.
next talking point.
Hey, Melissa, thanks for watching. It's a YouTube community manager.
Melissa, we love you, Melissa,
Oh, we do. We talk a lot.
so
She's great.
much.
Do you
You're
like
the
flowers and
best.
chocolate?
You're the best. Yeah. Do you like chocolate? Red wine? Do you like a bottle of like red wine and some chocolate?
Do you have a
Anyhow.
PO box?
So, in this photo here, we get into, they show the floating city, right? Let's just pick it back up.
The floating
Let's,
city.
The floating city, yeah.
The last one.
Yeah, the very last one. What's it called again?
Zalem.
Zardos. Gotcha. Where is Zardos? I haven't seen him for a while.
He's on strike.
No. Zardos is here.
Wow.
In high
Lord
def.
Zardos.
He's a little upset he's not getting rubbed down with tiki oil anymore.
Ooh, damn.
That's
High
that.
class.
Lord Zardos. He is our god of the show. He commands it.
Wakanda forever.
What is the blood diamond?
So we come across our one protagonist here. He's digging through the trash, the junkyard, checking it all out, and he comes across basically like a torso and finds that it's alive. And this is Alita. We never actually do find out her real name in this one, do we?
99.
Nope, but she had a name too. It was like Zoe or something like that.
Yes.
Zoe.
We know that from something else. So let's go in.
She remembers her name.
She does?
Yeah, in the movie she remembers her name.
I remember. This is like my fifth
She
time.
remembers being trained, and
Yes.
the person training her calls her by her
Christoph
actual name.
Waltz.
You can turn your mic up a little bit there, Mobob. Can't hear you.
Oh,
There you go. Dude, it's the type of mic. You have to be so close to it.
That's what she said.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Never gets old.
Man, Mobobius, you had to play that song, and I got stuck in my head. Like
Dun,
right before we
dun,
started streaming.
Dun, 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 dun.
Apache, it's the most classic break ever.
Oh, yeah.
Distracting. Yeah, I love that break though. I have that on vinyl
I'm
as
just
well.
getting, psyched up for the show.
I'm psyched.
And to see Christoph Waltz.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite actors in the world.
Why is that?
He's kind of, I don't know. He's got this intensity, but he's also a very gentle kind of demeanor, and I
Right.
think that's really hard to achieve. Is to be like gentle and like have that like gentle demeanor and be really intense at the same time. Because like, that's why he's
Hmm.
able to pull this role off, and then he goes into Inglorious Bastards, and he plays that role so fucking well. And he's not like a method actor. He's kind of like Will Smith, in that he's kind of like projecting his personality into the character,
Right.
and he just
Yeah, he's terrifying in that too.
oh he's a monster.
'Cause yeah, it's so calculated and yeah, wow. I love him in Django Unchained as well. Amazing actor,
Oh yeah.
you know? Stands by his principles.
He's a tooth fairy.
So here we have him scanning her, you know, like trying to figure things out.
Getting her back into a body.
Back into a body, that's right. He's got a I absolutely this is why I love this scene when she just first opens those eyes because I saw this in the theater and it was shocking because I didn't know anything about the movie. All I knew is that people were pitting this against Captain Marvel, which I think actually gave this movie less credit because of that. There you had those like I guess hate groups. You know what I
Why would
mean?
you put this against Captain Marvel? This thing is like its own thing.
And way
Because
better.
they were released at the same time, and what happened was you had these. I'm not going to call them hate groups, fandom groups, and they're fighting. They didn't want Captain Marvel to succeed. They thought it was a Disney scam, and they had this "go see Alita instead" thing, and like guys were going to this movie like 14 times in a row, and then it starts getting a bad rap, right? Like, oh, this is part of a hate movement. This is the symbol of a hate movement. It's like this is just a movie. The movie has nothing to do with you people. Like, you're crazy, So I was kind of staying away from it. I saw it in the theater, and this scene captivated me. Like she's there, and she opens those eyes for the first time, and I'm like, oh my god, she has like CGI eyes. She looks like an anime character, right? Enthralling,
I actually didn't realize someone actually played this role. I thought they just CGI'd the whole character.
right? But no, that's Rosa Salazar with great big anime-looking eyes. But did you find them distracting at all? Because that's one of the criticisms that I had read from other reviewers.
I did not find her eyes distracting in the least.
I know I kind of got lost in them.
Not at all.
I think they
Jane
did a
says,
lot of
yeah,
good work on like how realistic she looks. I love it. Like you can really see how far this kind of animation has came in like 10 years from like Avatar to this.
right. And just like Avatar, this will probably never see a sequel. But bump. Just saying. Moving on. So we first get to see those robot hands, the cyborg hands there, and believe it or not, there's a real life person on this planet that has those right now because of James Cameron and his charity. And that melts my heart. That's awesome. Like this movie did good things for people, and instead it's just like it's a symbol of hatred against Captain Marvel and Brie Larson. Like, get out of here. Fucking stay in your own lane and stay away from this movie.
I gotta
All
read
of you.
some of the crazy blogs you're reading.
Oh, dude, the million videos on YouTube. It's awful. It really is. Just,
All they did was release a movie, and people tried to push this movie up in the box office over Captain Marvel. All of a sudden, it's a hate film. It's like, what?
yeah. I didn't see anything, anything
What
about hate in this.
what fans decide to do is their choice. It's not the
It's
movie.
not the movie's choice. The movie had, like, they just released a movie based on an anime that James Cameron saw, and he said, I need to make this.
Oh,
You
by
know?
the way, I have also never watched the anime.
Oh, really?
Nor have
Hmm.
I. I didn't even know it was an anime. I was like, this movie's dope though.
Oh,
I recently watched it after
I just
watching
heard,
the
I
movie.
just heard someone's microwave going off. What's going on?
Don't judge
Who's
me.
hungry?
Don't judge me.
Right on.
Awesome.
So we come across, she's awake now. She's wide-eyed. She's got no memory of her own. And they're just taking a stroll through Junkville, where all the peasants and poor people live.
I thought they called it Ground Town.
Whatever you want to call it. I'm free balling this, man. And we come across one of the first subplots. She picks up this flyer. There's someone murdering women. They want to know who it is. Who is this murderer? Suspicion arises. And in this scene, this is when she first encounters the Centurion, tells her to get out of the way or whatever, and she immediately goes into a fighting stance, like, wah! And we see, what's his name? Remember his name? Anyone?
Simp.
Hugo.
Simp? Sorry, Hugo? Okay. Yeah, he's jumping off his one-wheeled motorcycle thing.
Oh yeah, the monocycle. Those things are
Yeah.
cool.
Do you think that's cool?
Yeah.
Would you drive one?
Well, yeah.
They exist.
Ah. They do?
hmm
I thought that's from South Park, and the one part goes.
My wife told me they exist in a certain country that we won't talk about.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
What country aren't we supposed to talk about?
Anything. All of them.
Any
I don't know,
country.
there are no.
China.
I'm a troll. Don't listen to me.
You don't
So
look
I
very
actually
green.
just like this picture because it's showing like the transit system for them and their goods to be sent up to the
That's a long cock of the law.
exactly. And we first come across Jennifer Connelly.
Wow, look at your arm.
She's
Yeah,
looking pretty old.
It's so
Oh, yeah.
mechanical.
I gotta say, since Requiem for a Dream, it's
Yeah,
probably the last thing I saw her in. We all know the ending.
that's 20 years old though, isn't it?
19.
Yeah, to hear, you know what she looks like to me? This is not a dig on anyone. I'm not
Demi Moore.
a little bit, but like an age-appropriate woman who has lost a lot of weight to keep kind of looking young, but not exercising at the same time, like just doing the whole starvation thing.
My theory on that is she's been
I-
bathing in virgin's blood.
Perhaps
Maybe.
It's a plausible theory.
it is a plus. We don't know, but we will find out.
Or drinking it, perhaps.
Yes, or just like instead of eating, just drinking a bottle of wine every night. I go on lots of dates, and so I come
Wine
across
ant.
this quite a bit. Yeah, another wine ant. Like I don't need food. Gluggity glug. Moving along. This stream's getting taken down.
What did you guys say when I was
Murder ball.
occupied? Murder ball.
So yeah, we first come across rollerblade ball. I don't know why. Like I get it, but it's like rollerblades are kind of dead in the water at this point. So I know it's a really cool concept and everything, but
Yeah, but that's
Is
the
it relevant?
26th century, dude. Like it's.
I guess
You
they're
know?
back and we're gonna play
Yeah, why not?
roller derby with rocket skates.
Hey, if you could have like rollerblades that were good, like well balanced and like self-propelled, that you could
Mhm.
just go. You didn't have to push your legs out. Nothing.
Do
I
those
mean,
exist?
I would.
I forgot to look it up. Is there an actual product of that right now?
I wouldn't
Like
use them
electric
because
things?
the point of
Probably.
rollerblading is for exercise.
Right. I saw a bunch of guys take one of those electric skateboards to a skate park, and they actually ended up like breaking the motors,
Of
like
course.
from doing airs, because the motors can't take the landing. Right? There's no real
Right.
suspension. So it's like,
That
yeah,
makes sense.
it's cool. It's cool. She looks good. There she is having her first piece of chocolate. Oh, just
That bastard. He knew.
It does
He
look
knew her
really
greatest
good.
weakness.
yeah. Have you seen a picture of Rosa Salazar? I mean, it's not that far off. That's the thing.
Eyes are a little different.
Well, she just gave her they gave her the anime eyes. I think it looks great. It suits the film. Because also she's a full replacement cyborg. The only thing left is a brain. So we come across this guy. What actor is that?
Chad.
He looks
Chad?
like he's Icelandic or something.
Um,
Oh, he's British.
Ed Screen? Is that
Yeah.
Ed Screen?
Mm. I've
Is
seen him
his
in other
name-
I
stuff.
bet you he'd be doing like a squatting pose in
Yeah,
every photo.
It's Ed Skrine or Screen or whatever.
Squatting pose. Mm.
He's British.
He's the bad guy from Deadpool.
He's British.
Yeah, he is. And I'm not entirely sure what this is. Moving on.
Her cutting the guy's arm off.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
That's a guy. That guy's ripped right from the anime. Like I watched the anime right after this, and yeah, I'd say the movie is pretty close to a scene per scene. Almost, there's differences, but a lot of the characters are the same. But there's a lot of differences too. That
So,
guy's directly.
can you tell
from
me who
it.
this actress is, though? Because I recognize her from somewhere, but I couldn't quite place it. And I was looking on IMDb, and it's like, she's only in the movie for a short amount of time,
Right.
but looked very familiar. I know a lot of people are in this that are unaccredited for it. Like,
Do you know what her name was in the movie?
No, not at midnight.
We
on
should
a Friday.
Google "Lady with the Red Hood," Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah, Lady in Red.
Lady in Red. No, don't sing those songs. So this is
Could
when
it
we
be Isa Gonzalez?
perhaps, but we come across the titular bad guy, right? And he grabs Ido by the face and says, "Watch her die." I thought that was just a good shot. And oh, right. So this is Alita killing the lady in red by squishing her head against a wall. So she kind of first finds out that she can really fight.
Yeah, that's Isa Gonzalez.
I'm the Juggernaut.
Yeah. Who was that actor?
Oh god.
What do you think of his performance? I've seen him in other
Kalishka.
stuff too.
You're asking all the hard questions today.
He kind of looks like the guy from
That's what we're here to
Terminator
do.
and,
I call him the typecasted professional wrestler.
Jackie Earl
Yeah.
Haley.
What's he in?
He looks nothing like that character at all. He looks more like
Who
Walter
says
White.
that kind of thing, James?
It's totally out of context. That's the best part. Thanks, James. So then we find out this guy is what's it called? A hunter warrior?
Hunter killer.
Hunter killer? Hunter warrior? Something like that? And he drops her head off and collects a bounty. So Alita initially thought that he was the murderer going out and killing women, but turns out he's a good guy. Just a good guy all around. Great guy.
Good for him.
We come across Jennifer Connelly in some
In bed.
little flashy lingerie there, but for a 49-year-old woman, she's kind of got it together. I'm in.
You wish you were in.
This is a
She wishes.
strange stream right now.
That's just your state of mind, bro. Keep flowing with it.
We're going places.
We're
I'm not going
places.
the same place as Julian is going, though.
So I'm not quite sure why I took this. Oh, she's doing Wing Chun. And then low hand fist. I recognize the forms. Kung Fu. You guys are like, what? I thought it was cool. So we get our first shot of, what's this called? Come on, boys.
I think it's
This is
Murder
called
Ball.
roller derby.
Murder Ball.
Murder
Roller
Ball.
derby. Man, I can just see all these women on roller skates in here,
Mm-hmm.
hitting each other.
Hey, I like roller derby. It's
Roller
fun to
derby's
watch.
dope. I love that stuff.
Hell yeah. and she's excited. Ah, every shot. Just a
Do you think
bright,
she's
shiny.
lesbian? I think she might be lesbian. She loves roller derby.
Oh, get out of
True.
here.
Man,
No, I
all
don't
my
think.
lesbian friends did roller derby back home.
This ain't roller derby. It's murder ball. Stop it, you insensitive misogynist.
I mean, that did kind of sound that way, but it's not really that way.
He's kidding around, people. It's called a joke. We can still make them. And we come across these masked men. Basically, they grab the champion who won the murder ball competition. Correct?
And jack his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Start tearing him apart because plot. Now
Jack his arm.
That's a
we're
nice
going
shot.
on a.
So in
Yeah.
this future, you could just have your body parts stolen by marauding gangs. I love it.
Very
That's kind of
cyberpunk.
crazy.
Very Shadowrun.
Exactly. Very, yeah. Like there's lots of influences here, but it's probably first, unfortunately, like most of these things. So I like this just because we're going on a field trip. You know, why not? Let's go check things out. I like that machine in the background. Is it farming? Some sort of farming equipment. See the floating city
Yeah.
there. It's really world building, you know, and it actually looks real. Like I'm not getting a lot of that. Ah, that's fake. You know,
Yeah.
they did a good job. So on their field trip, they take her to a ship by the people that lived on Mars. And what were their names,
The young
guys?
The
The what?
Ung.
The
Urn.
Ern.
Urn?
URM.
M. I thought it was N.
No,
Urn.
United Republic of Mars, I think it was.
Right. Good job.
And
So
yeah,
Alita
and then
starts.
that guy's like, yeah, you can't go in the water. She's
I
just like,
love
bitch,
this.
please. Jumps in the walks into the fucking water. Like,
Yeah, whatever.
like,
Sure.
what do you think I am?
Human. So she ends up in the ship. She knows where to go, like automatically, like it's just like an instinct she has, which I liked. Like I like that whole like she's kind of activating, you know, like her memories are coming too, but they're not quite
Latent
there.
memories. Yeah.
Yeah. She
Subconscious.
comes across this thing, goes to a panel, only to uncover a new body. Perhaps her original body.
Upgrade.
Upgrade. Hey, have you seen the movie Upgrade?
No.
That's it's not good. It's good sci-fi though. And she brings it back to him, and he just says, "No, I'm not
Yeah.
doing it.
Can I have it? Come on.
Come on,
please?
Dad." No.
You're my daughter. You will have no
She's-
such thing. She's like, fuck you, Dad.
That's
Fuck
exactly
you.
right there.
Fuck
How
the
dare you.
police. Coming straight from the underground.
And we
A
stop
young
right
sister
there.
got it bad
Copyright
because she's
strike.
brown.
Stop
You're
it.
gonna get us copy
Yeah.
striked. Copy strike.
Don't do it. Anyhow, she's
Alita
basically
commands
telling him
you.
off. She's telling him off like, "Hey, you've always known that I was a berserker." He's like, "Yes, yes, I did. You're not my dad." There's lots of that going on. I actually kind of like how her character, if we could discuss this for a minute, you know, basically wakes up and she's no memory, right? And she's progressing as a person throughout the film, like growing into an adult with complete with like teenage emotions, and it's very quick. Like I still feel that was there. Thoughts, feelings, anyone? Just sit in silence.
Just silence.
Looks like she's about to try to
Yeah.
eat that dog.
No, that's the same dog she saved earlier.
Mm,
And she gave
Did
it a burrito.
Have you seen this damn movie?
just fattening it up.
I've seen this movie like 3 times. It's a great movie.
So here she is at the Bounty Hunter bar, and Buddy Boy's deciding to. I don't know if he's picking on her, or hitting on her, or kind of both.
Both.
He's negging her. He's got the negging going on.
He's got that I'm hitting on you pose, but all these chicks around him look like he's hit on all of them already.
Yeah,
And they're
like
not
sick
having
of
none
this,
of it.
sick of this fucking guy. Like, oh my god. I don't even know what they would do.
He's probably
So-
got a douche flute between his legs.
Now, this character here, I recognize him from something, but I can't quite place it. Was he the Lawnmower Man?
Looks like Burt Reynolds.
No. I think that's the actor that played the Lawnmower Man in
I
the
thought-
Stephen King film.
This guy looks
The
like
actor that,
old generic porn star number 1.
Good job. So this is where she jumps
Not a
off.
fucking joke. I'm gonna choke on my food.
Well, porn star and then this.
I can't. Turn it off.
Oh shit.
So this is where she jumps up in the air and kicks 2 dudes.
What's this
Beer
move
bottle.
called?
It's called Good Night.
Missionary beer kick.
And her father shows up, like, what are you doing in this bar? It's time to come home. And of course,
Kruishka.
What did it look like she was doing?
she's entertaining the bounty hunters.
By beating the shit out of him.
Well, she has a call to arms, and it's actually quite an endearing speech. Like, I will not stand in the face of evil. And you guys, we all need to band together as one to stop this thing.
Yeah, she breaks into weird monologues.
We're
like,
all in
he's
this
got the
together.
Damascus blade, and she just joins the bounty hunters, and then she goes in there and makes a speech. She's like, "My bounty hunter brothers." It's like, fuck you, bitch. You just joined. Like, you've been a bounty hunter for like 5 minutes, and she's just like, oh yeah, let's all band together. I don't know. My reaction was kind of the same as Pretty Boy's reaction. I just kind of chuckled about that.
Right. Thank you. So he says, at least someone has some bravery, the dog.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, it's not a good scene. So, I'm trying to move along first. Basically, the guy blows a hole in the ground, the big monster thing, and he's now got these new powers, and she's mad. She like that dog. She wipes it. She does the Bruce Lee. She wipes the dog's blood on her face, and I'm gonna mess that guy up. And in this shot, he's showing his new spear fingers. Oof. Terrifying.
That were jacked from the guy earlier in the show.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
stolen from the rollerball champion.
Motorball, it apparently is called.
Motorball.
Murder ball.
Nobody got it right. Awesome. So we see her. Actually, I watched this in 3D, so it was really, really cool. Like these shots look absolutely amazing in 3D. I do recommend getting a 3D TV. They rock. And this is an important scene because she says, "Screw it," and just goes to attack the guy. And she ends up like this. Like, every one of her limbs cut off except one arm. But she's Alita, man. She don't give up. Right?
Yeah, do a handstand.
Yeah, that was awesome. You have the next part where she's
No.
oh oh my favorite part of the movie.
Sorry.
She
can't
jumps
take them
off
all.
the one hand
Yeah, talk about it.
and she fists him in the eye socket. And
she goes, "Hiya!"
oh yeah,
Right?
like elbow deep fist fucks
Mm-hmm.
him right in the eye.
Isn't Windows P a very helpful command when you're watching a movie?
I don't know. Does that take a picture?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There you guys go. Now you guys can all have your own failure of a show. It's so her body's absolutely cut to pieces, and he has no choice.
Yeah.
He puts her in that body and says, "No one's ever gonna hurt you ever again." I love that. Like, he's very fatherly and loving towards her, But his own daughter dies, so he's definitely got this attachment. This is a scene where the nurse says, "Oh, I guess she's a little bit older than we thought."
I think he's a creep.
You're a creep.
What? He named her after his dead daughter.
Yeah, but who goes around playing God like this? Only a creep.
You're a creep. Let's go on. So in this shot here, she has her new body, and she's like 100 times more agile. I like that.
What
That was a bit creepy.
was this black chick in the movie, or did I just
Yeah.
miss that?
No, she's in the movie the whole
Yeah,
time. She's the nurse.
Yeah,
She
she's
works.
there like
She
half
looks
the
so
time he's
superimposed on this photo.
No, she's got her own augmentation, I guess you call it. She's a really good character. And then you see her leg on his chest, like, thank you. Oh, Alita. And in this scene, she has her first kiss with Hugo.
Yeah, she's like, I got enhanced sensors on my skin. She reminded me of that. What's that scene from Fight Club, where the lady with leukemia, she's all bald and she's like, I haven't had sex in 2 years.
Oh my
I
god.
have lubricants and all this stuff. She seemed a little bit desperate, actually. She's just like, want to try.
Since
Like,
you're
okay.
you're a big Star Trek guy, this reference will make some sense. But is she fully functional like Data?
I don't know if she is.
I don't think she is.
I don't know.
I don't think
like,
any of them are. Well, like, why would they
But
have those
then-
parts?
Why is she like her brain? I mean, like hormones, but does she understand that? If she's not equipped for the job,
She's a
that
young-
she's wasting her fucking time.
She's a young woman in love. Leave her alone. You jerks. And in this scene, she says to Hugo, "I'd give you my heart," and she actually pulls her heart out.
Yeah, she
Take
goes
it.
full stage 5 clinger on him. Like, if I was him, I would have been like, because their romance, their romance was a bit weird. I thought it was a bit rushed on
They
her
can't
part.
even bang each other.
Yeah,
Over the course of 3 days, okay? But she
But,
says
like,
it's all or nothing.
yeah.
I like the intensity.
I don't know. I think stage 5 clinger.
I also think it was a test.
I definitely think it's a test.
She
As
was
well.
testing him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Testing his heart.
And
seeing
in
if
this
he
scene-
was a snake.
Well, we find out, don't we? So in this scene, she gets her own.
Spoilers.
This whole review is a spoiler. But in this scene, she does get her own rocket skates. They just attach to the bottom of her legs. I thought that was really cool looking. And this one I named Busted. So the one bounty hunter catches Hugo and his buddies. Well, Hugo went there to stop them. I'm out. I'm in love with her. I'm not doing this anymore. Because apparently they're the ones that have been, jacking people for their parts. But the bounty hunter, he caught them. You're busted, buddy. Glad everyone's totally silent here. So we got our first shot of her tryouts for rollerball or racquetball.
He didn't bust him. He went there to purposely find a reason
Frame
to
him
kill him.
for murder.
Well, he said I didn't murder anyone, but he was still, what he was doing is probably pissed that bounty hunter guy off, as he's a huge augment himself, right?
Yeah, but it's not. Doesn't like he's not the judge and jury unless his face shows up. He doesn't get to choose to go after someone. So
Right. Okay.
But I mean,
what-
he's
you
got
okay
his
there, Tronix?
Damascus blade,
yeah, just give me a
Right.
second.
and I mean, how was it that easy to put the murder on Hugo when like the guy just gets his head sliced off? Hugo doesn't even
Well,
have a
he also
weapon on
cuts
him.
his
He
he
doesn't have a
cuts his
knife.
buddy in half. He cuts his buddy right in half too.
Yeah, and he cuts the guy's head off, like, and they're just gonna be like, "Well, his head was cut off. Must have been Hugo. He must have karate chopped him."
Damn you, Hugo.
There's a
You
guy with a
murderous lunch.
Damascus blade right there, but we're not gonna No, couldn't have been him. I thought that was a little plot holy.
I thought this scene here was endearing. It shows her on the TV. She just seems so happy to be there. And she
She
doesn't
looks
realize
like
she's
Smeagol.
being, thanks. She's being set up, and basically everyone there is handpicked to kill her. So we get some action scenes here.
And
She's
spoilers,
fighting.
she destroys them all.
She's pretty mad. Look at her.
Badass.
She is badass. I like this scene. This is where she escapes the arena to go help Hugo.
Yeah, Hugo's in danger. He's
Yeah,
in
well.
danger.
She's in love. Remember when you were young and you're in love? You did stupid things too. Guarantee it. So she actually gets caught by the rollerball guys at this part. They're gonna cut her damn head off.
Screwhead gets her.
Screwhead, the bounty hunter.
Ah.
And she dispatches of the guy that's gonna cut her head off there. I thought this scene was
She
really
beats
cool.
the shit out of both of them quite easily.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, she's a berserker. Come on. I thought that was
Hands are
cool when he got
clenched.
crushed.
There just happened to be a metal crusher right there where they were fighting.
Hey, it's that kind of city, bro.
True.
It's just junk everywhere. So we find out that Hugo's wanted for the murder now, and he's an open bounty, and she gets pretty mad at him. Moving along, Jennifer Connelly comes out. Hugo's been stabbed by the evil bounty hunter. She's like, I can help you. And Alita takes this guy's sword and cuts his face off. And he's known as kind of a pretty boy.
He deserved it.
Oh,
He
yeah.
deserved it.
Oh yeah, he set all that up because she embarrassed him.
That was pleasing.
Yeah, it was.
And moving along. This one's going to be a quick one, guys. So it turns out she can power up that sword because
Wait, she's a fucking elf? Oh,
No.
wrong movie.
No,
Never
no,
mind.
because that sword, he mentioned that the old guy who used it, he mentioned that it was a URM technology. Yeah.
I thought only
So she
elven blades
interfaced with
glowed
that.
like that.
you're an elf.
It's a lightsaber.
So we find out the fate of Jennifer Connelly. There she is. She's not even dead, which is creepy as hell.
Damn, she's the undead.
Well, her eyes are moving around, right? She's like, "Ah, I'm in a jar." But apparently,
It's possible worlds.
everybody thinks that they can go up there if they get 1,000,000 credits, and the guy says, yeah, they get sent up, but this is how they're sent up in pieces for experiments. Back to Zoland or whatever. Moving along. This guy shows up again. Uh-oh. And we get a flashback to. Do you guys know who this is? Anyone?
No.
Anyone?
Yeah, it's she trained Alita.
She trained her. That
Oh,
is
yeah.
actually Michelle Rodriguez.
Who?
Really?
Fast and Furious?
Is
yeah.
it really?
Oh,
Yeah, that's her. See?
They should fix
Research!
with Munchkin face.
her. Yeah, that's what's confusing me. I'm like, kind of. It's a representation.
So
Boom, lightsaber.
Alita powers up, slices that guy right in half. She's had enough of this.
In the anime, she destroys him on their first fight. Like, he doesn't stand a chance.
Spoilers,
Yeah, we haven't watched that one yet.
Oh,
especially
shit. Sorry,
since we have an announcement. But we'll go on. Hugo's now a robot. He's going up there. She's like, no.
She's like sneezing. Achoo! She's having an allergic reaction.
I only take the finest of screenshots. Thank you. I like this one. This could be a poster easy. I should have
Yeah.
used this for the thumbnail to tell you the truth, but
For sure.
Eh. whatever.
Human technology.
Yes. It's like, don't go. And he agrees. Okay, you're right. I'm not gonna go. But Edward Norton's like, we'll
Oh,
see about
God.
that. We'll just see about that. And he launches one of those rings at them. Hugo gets just annihilated. He's one arm now. She saves him though. We get this the moment right out of the movie cliffhanger. Like, no, have you guys even seen that? Or am I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
cliffhanger. Yeah.
Yeah, Stallone, he's holding the woman by the glove. He's like, "Help me!" He's like, "Quit struggling. Give me your hand." And it's kind of the same thing. It's like a trope now. Whatever. Hugo dies. This is the end of the film. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
No big
Oh,
loss.
yeah. I didn't like the character, so I didn't. I'm like, she doesn't
Yeah,
need him.
he was kind of a
She doesn't
dirtbag.
need him. I'm like simping out. You need me. But no, it's there she is. She cries a tear and chops it in half because now she has the loss of love and it makes her stronger. And that's her challenging Edward Norton for part two.
I'm coming up
Part
to
two.
Zoloft.
Yeah, I'm taking my Zoloft and coming to get you. There we
What's
go,
Zoloft
boys.
do again?
I think it's an antidepressant. Not sure.
Mm.
On to the discussion point period of this portion period, whatever. Look at this, guys. Under an hour. Killing it. That's what's this guy doing down there? No one knows.
I'm messing with my reflection in that.
Oh.
Yeah, is that a bathroom fixture or something?
It's for the next apartment. I think it's their hookups to washer and dryer.
Oh. Why don't you
Weird.
hook up like a hose to it and shoot water through there?
I thought about unscrewing them for shits and giggles, but I'm scared about what
Just
might happen.
Put a bidet in your living room.
Hook it up to your toilet. See what happens. All right. Who's gonna go first?
I'll go first. What do you want to ask?
All right. It's like,
Hi,
whoops.
Sean.
Got him. Why you gotta do that to me?
Gotta do that, man. That's why. So,
Terrible.
would you watch this again?
I'll probably watch it tomorrow.
Nice. Would you recommend this?
SpaceDaddy Battle Angel. Would I
Would you
recommend
recommend
this?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. Why
Yeah,
would
but
I not
for
recommend it?
for other people?
I've seen it 3 times,
So there you guys
and I'm
go.
gonna
You
watch it a
recommend
4th.
That's right. And if you were the director, what would you have done differently? And be honest.
Well, we need more explosions.
You think?
Oh, so
I'm trying
many.
to. How many explosions were there in this? Like very few.
Yeah.
Dude, we need to go straight Michael Bay in the next episode. Get Megan
Hmm.
Fox in here.
She didn't even have that cool walk away without looking back while shit's blowing up behind her.
Have Donald Trump do a cameo, because that's
Oh.
all he's good at.
Enough. None of that.
Home Alone 2?
Is he in that?
Yeah,
He
he's
is
in Home Alone 2.
That's what I'm referencing, yeah.
Oh wow. All I know is he was on The Apprentice. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's like when
Dude's
you
an
lived here,
apprentice at life.
bro. I never even watched it because when you lived here, you had an option, right? You could watch that, or you could watch Fear Factor. I'm like, I ain't watching that shit. Fuck that. Fear Factor's on, man. Joe Rogan's gonna make someone eat cockroaches. Like, no
Yeah.
thanks. So
Obvious.
out of
Obvious
200,
choice.
out of 200 stares, what are you gonna give this as your rating?
A perfect 5 out of 7.
No, for real. Like, we do stare ratings. So,
Um,
how many stairs?
5/7 of all the stairs.
5/7. American. I don't even know what that is. 5/7 of that. 5/7.
200 divided by 7.
Times 5?
Well, someone else can answer that because I'm drunk. No, I'm not. Never mind. Jesus Christ. Who's next? Who's next? Who wants to say something? YouTube's just like, they got the finger on the button right now. They're like, get this garbage off of here. All right, Tronix. What'd you recommend it?
And he gave it 142.857.
That's not a bad
Yeah, I can't believe you actually fucking went and figured it out.
Of course I did.
rating. All right. Would you recommend it?
Yep.
Would you watch it again?
No, because I'm gonna watch the anime version probably tomorrow.
Right.
I've already watched it twice, and it's now time to see where it came from.
Nice.
But
And
maybe in a year or so.
nice. What would you have done
Should be
differently?
on
The middle.
It kind of drags on, doesn't it?
The beginning was good. In the
Mhm.
middle, on the second watch through, I'm like, oh my god, is this movie ever gonna end? And then
There's
the
one
end comes
somewhere.
back up, and I'm just riveted, leaning forward in my seat, staring at the screen again, even though I knew what was gonna happen. The middle, they need to like maybe explosions.
Explosions, yeah. Okay. How many stairs?
Um, I think I'm just gonna do a solid 5 out of 7.
Oh, fucking crazy, guys.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
142.8.
Mm.
Nice. On to Mabubius, my friend, my stairmaster in arms. Would you watch this again?
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Would you recommend this to people?
I definitely would. Yeah.
Nice. I know it almost sounds like we're like ragging on it, but everyone
I
here
kind
actually
of
likes this
was.
movie.
Nah, that
Ah,
movie was awesome.
we're just making fun, guys. We don't mean it. And what would you have done differently if you were directing this?
Um, yeah, the pacing was a little off, like Sean said. More
Mhm.
explosions for sure. Absolutely. Um,
It wasn't me.
he's he wants
It
to
was
meet at
definitely
the
you.
metal crusher
Attribute
next
the white
after
man.
school. Um,
We
yeah.
don't do that here.
Um, whew.
How many stairs?
I'd say I'd give it a good 160.
Hmm, nice.
That's a little more than 5 out of 7. I like it. It's like
Yeah,
6 out of 7.
5.8 something. I don't know.
All right. Moving on to myself. Would I recommend this? Yes. Am I going to watch it again? Probably in like 3 months. I've seen it 5 times, so it's getting a little long in the tooth there. What would I do differently? I would probably edit 30 minutes of this out. Just saying. I think it's shot beautifully. I think the direction is great, but this honestly could have been two movies in itself. 2 hours, too much. Take 30 minutes out, 90 minutes, just quick pace the action a little more, or just build up the characters, build up the love story, build that, have that little world in place, end it, have a part two. That easy, right? That's it. How many stairs? I'm giving 170. I loved it. I can't wait for part two. Boom. Anyone have anything else to say?
Yeah, we're missing someone.
Oh, well, he left.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. If they took that 30 minutes out, that middle part of the movie where I was sitting there like
Yeah, you're
saying,
bored.
"Oh my God, this thing's going on forever." Like,
Yeah,
is it gonna end?
I agree. It's all in editing. Like, to get that director out of there. Sorry, Robert Rodriguez. Like, these studios got to be like old school, like they did to George Lucas, right? Because if you left all that crap in Star Wars, that movie would have been boring and 3 hours long. Just get him out of the editing room.
Like Dune?
Beat it. you know,
Like trying to watch Dune?
I can't watch Dune. I love that movie, but I can't watch it.
I watched it.
I can't. It's too
Then I
long.
wanted a day of my life back.
yeah, I know, right? So a lot of these films, to me, it's just editing. What do you guys think of the sound design in this, though? I thought it was absolutely excellent.
Oh yeah, like the sound, the video making
Yeah,
her look more anime, even
right.
all the robot bodies and stuff. But I do have to say, human cyborg technology is trash.
Yeah, it seems to be very unreliable
How would
compared
you
to the.
do it?
What,
I like
cyborg
the whole
technology?
Yeah.
the
Well,
way the people on Mars did. Obviously, it seems to be more efficient.
yeah.
We don't
Seems
have anybody on Mars. No, I'm
Well,
just
they
fucking with you.
not
do.
yet.
I'm fucking with y'all.
What are you talking about, man? You asked the right people. We're from Mars.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
as far as I'm concerned,
these
I don't know.
fucking Martians.
But no, it's just in the movie, the Mars technology is so much better. It's like, man, human technology is just garbage.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's what
Well,
happens when all your metals to make computers and stuff are right at the surface. Still,
so even with Mobobius gone, we do have an announcement. We are not doing Vampire Hunter D on Tuesday. What?
good. What's that?
An anime film.
Sounds
It's an older
terrible.
one.
An
We're
old
we're
one.
gonna we're gonna get into it eventually. It's coming, people. But because of this film and my deep love for it, we are going to be reviewing Alita Battle Angel, the OVA, OAV. It's
The
OAV.
anime.
The anime. That's right. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Join us on Tuesday. We'll be back. We're always coming back, no matter what. The show ain't going nowhere, guys. It doesn't matter. You can't stop us. And with that, I have to say, you can't break this human spirit. And I do love you all. Have a good night, everyone. Boop.